I want us to imagine a new relationship between our cellular devices and live performance. We're storytelling animals. This is what we do. We gather together. This is how we organize ourselves and how do we adapt to change. And every technology we've ever used, we've adapted it to tell new stories in new ways. But right now, there is a barrier between this device and this event. And that's because these things too often butt into this experience that we're trying to share and interrupt it. Either that, or we're so busy capturing the moment on our devices that we miss it in the here and now. But what if it doesn't have to be like this? What if we can use the internet not as an interruption, but as an instrument, as a tool for an artist to understand the deepest dreams and desires of their audience? Or better yet, maybe we can use it to create an entirely new art form, one in which the artist doesn't deliver a message from on high, but works with us and this incredible stream of information to create new stories in real time. Now, I'm a playwright. I'm not a tech guy. I don't know how to do this. And these examples that I'm going to present, they raise issues of privacy that I don't have the answer to. But I do know that if you can walk into a grocery store and use this to buy food without fear of being robbed, we should be able to figure out how you can walk into a theater and share your data without fear of being shamed. So let's try it. There's already a very crude example of a phone to performer interface in that the cellular phone has replaced the cigarette lighter as a means for an audience to express its appreciation at a concert. But what if the entire performance were lit with the audience wearing headlamps? Wherever the audience looked, that's what would be lit. Now, if we replace those headlamps with a device that could sample where the audience was looking down to their eye movements, and then analyze that and send that to a bank of moving lights that would then focus lights on the stage, we could probably do that in a year or two. But what if we all came here tonight to write a piece of music together? And there were musicians on stage that started us off, but they used these same devices to analyze our biometric responses to what they were playing and then adjusted the timbre and tone to suit our collective mood. And then there was a visual arts component that went along with this, and this ever-changing feedback loop of music and video served as a living holographic environment for a dance troupe. Now, if you get to narrative theater, it gets tougher. But what if there was a theater company that sampled its subscribers for its phones on the subscribers for their posts and their searches, and then wrote a play based on what it discovered there about their interests, fears, and desires? Then they presented that play to that audience, got feedback, rewrote it, did that again the next month, and the month after that, until they created an ongoing tabulation of that community's deepest triumphs and troubles. I'd be very interested in seeing what that community came up with. And if I was a member of that community, I'd be very interested to hear what my grandparents were up to when they were my age. Now, there may be examples of this going on around the world, and I'm not aware of them. Please, I'll buy you a beer, fill me in. Or if you just want to talk about it, that'd be great. I do know that the internet is just in its infancy, and we're going to get it potty trained, and we're going to stop it from throwing tantrums, but if we want it to be good company in our old age, we're going to have to teach it the art of conversation. And so maybe it's time for the performing arts to take this tool and use it in the pursuit of truth and beauty and joy. Thank you.